Super Mario leaves his peaceful life in the real world to travel to the Mushroom Kingdom and face his most powerful enemy. Nintendo's plumber jumps onto the big screen with a different story that we're gonna tell and explain. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications. This is the complete story of the Super Mario Bros. Movie explained. It all starts with the King of the Koopas, Bowser, who plans to devastate the land protected by the superstar and obtain its power to become invincible. Bowser arrives imposingly in the land of the penguins with the intention of getting their treasure at any cost. Although the penguins try to defend themselves by throwing snowballs, they can't stand up to Bowser and his army. Finally, he destroys the Ice Kingdom, thus beginning a gigantic problem for the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario and Luigi Mario live in the real world in Brooklyn, where they work as plumbers with their own business. If your pipes have any issues, call these plumbers and they'll fix a job for you. In Brooklyn, Mario worked alongside his partner Spike, but he left the company due to its conditions and is now self-employed with his brother. This part of the movie is inspired by the older Super Mario games, including Wrecking Crew, where Spike already appeared. Mario and Luigi live with their parents, who feel quite disappointed for not achieving their career goals, especially after they destroyed the bathroom of a rich lady. One day, Mario and Luigi go to check some pipes underground. A massive leak that no one can stop is flooding the city, and Mario and Luigi go there to prove their worth as plumbers. It seems like a regular workday, but they didn't know that it was going to be the first step of their new life. A gigantic and magical pipe sucks the Mario brothers in, who travel through space to another dimension, where despite making every effort to stay together, they end up being separated. Something similar happened in the first live-action Super Mario movie, with Mario and Luigi crossing dimensions and ending up in another world. Mario, as timely as ever, arrives in this new world through the pipes. Much to his surprise, he realizes he's not in Brooklyn, but meets a very special Toad who offers to guide him through this new world. Here, Mario tells him that he lost his brother Luigi and needs to find him, as it seems he fell into a rather dark place. Toad, who is very helpful but convinced that Luigi is dead, agrees to help Mario, and they begin their journey to Toad Town. In this fantasy land where the Toads live, there are things like coin blocks you can hit to get resources. Why hadn't anyone invented that before? In this magical place, there are many Toads with shops and restaurants. Meanwhile, others build platforms that will surely sound familiar if you've played Super Mario games. Mario in this movie isn't very used to jumping, so he struggles quite a bit. The whole city is full of pipes, and it's hard to know where you'll end up once you enter one. So even for Mario, as a pipe expert, this is total chaos. Finally, after many mishaps, Toad and Mario arrive at their destination, Princess Peach's castle in the Mushroom Kingdom. While Mario is having fun playing with Toad, Luigi is also having a blast after landing in the Shadow Kingdom. As you may know, Luigi is a bit of a scaredy cat, and he showed us this in Luigi's Mansion games. So at this moment, he's really struggling as a bunch of bones come out of the ground and try to catch him. Despite his efforts, he ends up in a trap and is captured by Bowser's minions and taken in a balloon to their lair. Kamek warns the Koopa King that a human has arrived in the Mushroom Kingdom and might endanger their conquest plans, and coincidentally, they have another human as a hostage. Bowser tortures Luigi just a little bit to get more details about Mario and his plans. Luigi ends up locked in a small cell hanging over a lava pit alongside penguins, rebel minions, and a very pessimistic Luma, making Luigi and the others sink further into their misery. Princess Peach is in charge and receives worrying news that Bowser is planning an invasion in the Mushroom Kingdom and Toad Town, which could suffer the same fate as the Penguin Kingdom. The problem is that the Toad people are not exactly warriors. In fact, they're just adorable, so they decide to ask for help from their neighboring kingdom, the Jungle Apes. Mario meets Peach in the castle and asks for help to rescue his brother, and the princess, surprised to have met another human, agrees to accompany him if he passes a skill test. But of course, Mario is just a resourceful plumber, so Princess Peach decides to test how suitable he is for battle. The first step is to become a master of jumps and platforms, practicing with robots that mimic Bowser's minions. This part is inspired by the classic levels of Super Mario Bros., with plenty of enemies that you'll surely recognize from the games, albeit in their robotic version. Princess Peach also takes the opportunity to teach Mario how it's done, and moves much better than we thought. Mario almost surpasses her, and Peach ultimately deems him worthy. The next day, they embark on their journey towards the Ape Kingdom, not without first encountering Toad, who tags along on the adventure. They pass through various worlds that you'll surely recognize from games like Super Mario Odyssey in the Sand Kingdom, or Bob-omb's Battlefield from Super Mario 64. 64. Also Yoshi's Island, where they love apples. In an intimate moment between the princess, Mario, and Toad, Peach reveals that she also comes from the world of humans. She doesn't know how she arrived in the Mushroom Kingdom, but when she was a baby, the Toads took her in and proclaimed her their queen. Here, the power of the fire flower is shown, and Peach promises Mario that they will save his brother. This is the first time in history that Princess Peach's origin has been told. Meanwhile, there's a big revelation. Bowser is practicing the piano to sing a song to Peach because his true purpose is to marry her. He already tried this in Super Mario Odyssey and almost succeeded, but it seems that, from the beginning, this was his ultimate wish. Unfortunately, the welcome to the Ape Kingdom isn't as warm as they had hoped, with Cranky Kong agreeing to help them out only if they defeated his son, Donkey Kong, in an epic battle that has everything from left and right punches to cats that are too cute to face a gorilla. Cat Mario's power overcomes Donkey Kong, who ends up defeated, and Cranky agrees to collaborate in the confrontation against Bowser. Thus, they decide to embark on a journey back to the Mushroom Kingdom using the latest ape technology and motorization, which allows them, with very little, to create their own cars by choosing the body, wheels, and hang glider. This type of vehicle construction is the same as seen in the Mario Kart series since Mario Kart 7 for Nintendo 3DS. Once everyone has their cars, they set out on a journey back to the Mushroom Kingdom, which is thwarted by Bowser's minions. They ambush Mario and his friends, forcing them into an epic Mario Kart-style battle on Rainbow Road. Here, the princess uses anti-gravity technology on her bike, allowing her to drive on walls, as we saw in Mario Kart 8. With it and the hang glider, she's able to save Toad from falling into the abyss. Mario and Donkey Kong, however, are not as lucky, as they get hit by a blue shell and fall into the sea. But their bad luck doesn't end there, as they're immediately eaten by a huge mare. The rest of the apes are captured and sent to jail. Peach and Toad arrive at the castle in time to warn everyone that Bowser is about to attack. They don't manage to escape, and Bowser lands in the Mushroom Kingdom to propose to the princess, threatening to kill Toad if she doesn't say yes. So in the end, she accepts. Meanwhile, in the cells, Kamek announces that everyone present will be sacrificed in lava as an offering at Peach and Bowser's wedding. Mario and Donkey Kong are desperate inside the mare, but miraculously escape with a barrel thruster and quickly reach the Mushroom Kingdom. It's under siege by Bowser's minions, and an intense battle begins, where Mario and Donkey Kong use the Tanuki suit and the fire flower to restore order to the city. They start the climb to Bowser's castle, where the wedding with Peach is about to take place. The princess is reluctantly getting ready for the ceremony, and Toad gives her a beautiful bouquet of flowers to help her get through the ordeal. Peach arrives at the altar with all the prisoners about to be sacrificed, when suddenly she pulls an ice flower from the bouquet that Toad placed and freezes Bowser and his minions. The Bob-omb King ignites and explodes, leaving a desolate scene, and the princess loses her powers. Luckily, Mario and Donkey Kong arrive just in time to stop the sacrifice and help Peach. Bowser partially thaws and activates a bonsai bill that'll completely destroy the Mushroom Kingdom. Tanuki Mario faces him, changing the trajectory and hitting the pipe through which Mario arrived. This causes an interdimensional implosion that sends Bowser's floating castle to Brooklyn, and the final battle begins. Bowser gains the upper hand on Mario, but Peach manages to snatch the superstar from Kamek and gives it to the Plumber Brothers. They become filled with power and manage to defeat Bowser, making him eat a mini mushroom and trapping him in a bottle. This is a reference to the beginning of Super Mario 3D World, where Bowser captures fairies in a bottle. Here, he's the one who ends up inside one. The Mushroom Kingdom is safe, and in the end, Mario wakes up in his Brooklyn room, but upon opening the window, finds himself in the Mushroom Kingdom, his new home. This explains how in some games like Paper Mario, the plumber's house is in the Mushroom Kingdom and not in Brooklyn, because he definitely moved to this new world. In a secret scene, a Yoshi egg was transported to Brooklyn, and it seems to open, setting the stage for the sequel to the Super Mario movie. What do you think about how Mario and Luigi's story has been told in their first animated film? Subscribe to our channel and take a look at the rest of our videos. See you next time!